Hello everyone! Today we'll learn the new Chinese characters in this dialogue. Today we will learn new content. 谢谢 means thank you. 不客气 means you're welcome. 同学们 means classmates. 再见 means goodbye. The character 谢 can be divided into two parts. The left radical is 谢, derived from the character 言, which relates to speak. The right part is 谢, meaning the action of shooting an arrow. I guess you may wonder what shooting arrows has to do with saying thanks, and why the character 谢 is structured in this way. When an arrow is shot away, it flies far off. This imagery came to stand for departure and parting. Long ago, guests would express their gratitude to the host right before they took their leave. Those polite words became what we now call 谢. Over time, people started saying 谢谢 as the common phrase to show thanks in daily life. Let's learn the character 射, which means to shoot. At the very beginning, this character was made up of two parts, a bow on the left and a hand pulling the bowstring on the right. It vividly showed the action of shooting an arrow. But after thousands of years of writing evolution, a mistake happened. The shape of the bow gradually changed and looked more and more like another character shen. Now let's talk about shen. Its original meaning was a pregnant woman, and later it came to mean body. If you compare the evolution of shen and she, you will clearly see how the bow part was confused with shen. Today's she no longer has the shape of a bow. Everyone got used to this wrong form over time, so we still write it this way now. Now let's learn the set phrase 不客气. Literally, it means you don't need to act with formal manners as a guest. It expresses that I'm glad to help you and you don't have to thank me. Let's analyze each character one by one. The character 不 expresses negation. According to research by scholars, its original meaning refers to the callus of a plant, which is the part circled in the picture. Characters carrying the meaning of negation share the same pronunciation as bu, so this character was borrowed to stand for negation. Let's learn the character ka, which means guest. In ancient times, people used this single character alone. Today we usually say 客人, a two-word phrase with the same meaning. Look at its original form. It has three parts from top to bottom. The top part, main, stands for a house. The middle part looks like a foot. The bottom part, kou, represents a doorway. Put them together, a person stepping into a house through the door. That is exactly what a guest is, someone who comes to visit your home. Let's start with the character 气. It originally refers to natural gas and flowing clouds in nature. Its earliest form looked like the number san. Three horizontal lines show gas and clouds piling up layer by layer. After thousands of years of change, we have today's 气. The raised top part stands for gas rising upward, and the slanted tail means some gas sinks down. This shape shows the different density of gas. For humans, breathing is also closely related to qi. After a long run, you will breathe rapidly, which shows you are tired. If someone is physically and mentally weak, their breath will also be faint. In Chinese culture, a person's qi is connected with their spirit, appearance, and health. Now let's learn 客气 and 不客气. Literally, 客气 means the demeanor of a guest. Long ago, guests always behaved politely and respectfully when visiting others, so it gradually means being formal and courteous. When someone says thank you to you, we reply 不客气. It means you don't need to be so formal and polite like a guest. First, let's talk about the character men. It is a plural suffix in Chinese with no separate meaning. We add it after words for people to show a group. So, 同学 means one classmate, and 同学们 means many classmates. Next is the character 同. There are many popular explanations for its origin. The first one comes from ancient labor scenes. Long ago, people worked together to use heavy tools to pound and flatten the ground. Everyone had to follow the same rhythm to cooperate well. This is where the meaning the same, alike, came from. We can also understand it easily by looking at its modern form. The lower part is kou, which means mouth. The upper part looks like yi, which means one. Many mouths speak with one voice. This image stands for same. Basically, tone means the same or together. Then let's learn, 学, which means to learn. Let's look at its ancient writing. In the oldest form, the top part shows a pair of hands holding small sticks for counting and calculating. The lower part stands for a house, and later a child was added inside the house. The whole picture describes a child learning and studying indoors. To make writing easier, this character was gradually simplified into today's 学, while its original meaning to learn stays the same. Put them together. 同学. It literally means people who study together, that is classmate. Now let's learn the last word today, 再见. First, let's understand the character, 在. Let's first look at the ancient form of this character. The top and bottom each have a horizontal line. These two lines stand for the number 2. The middle part is shaped like a fish. Imagine this scene. An ancient person catches one fish and then catches another one soon after. This scene is used to express repetition and sequential actions. For example, please do it again. Here the character 在 means again. Wash your hands first, then have meals. Here the character 在 means then. Now let's learn the character 见. It means see. Let's check its ancient form first. The lower part depicts a person kneeling down. On top is a big eye. This vividly shows the action. You open your eyes, and then you see things. Now let's look at the word 再见. Literally, it means to see again. Here, the character 在 keeps its original sense of the second time. When we say goodbye to someone, we express the wish that we will meet each other once more in the future. That is why we use 再见 to say goodbye. Now let's review the conversation we just had. 谢谢，不客气，同学们，再见. Today's class is over. If you like my teaching, you can subscribe to my channel.